Hello. So, last one I talked about, let's see. Oh, yeah, I talked about the Christmas party and the ghost story. Creepy kid. Well, creepy kid story. Um, yeah. So, been going on this week is, let's see, what did I had a traditional Chinese wedding that I got invited to. Went to that Friday night. And then Saturday, I had my first gig to play Santa. So, which was pretty cool. A lot of video, a lot of pictures, and a lot of kids. So yeah. um, it was fun. They raised money to buy English books for the kids, so that was, that's always a good cause. The Chinese wedding, that was fun. That was different. I learned actually a good bit about, I guess, because we went to this village with a groom. He's actually he's a math teacher where I'm at. So we went to his village, his hometown, about an hour 15 from where I'm at, from Shaman. So got there, so much food, so much wine, beer. I mean, they like to eat. And what was really cool is, if you're a seafood fan, you'd have loved it, because it was like lobster, crab, shrimp, other seafood stuff. And I mean, there was some stuff I I've said this a couple times. I haven't had anything bad here. I've had some things that I wanted, I've eaten and it's like, all right, cool, yeah, I said I've eaten that. You want some more? Nah, I'm good. I've had a couple of that where I've eaten and I don't have to eat it again. But I haven't had anything bad, except the one thing, duck liver. That's been the only thing here that I chewed, like, I took 2 chews, like, and I couldn't even swallow. I had to spit it out. It was just like, nah, I can't do that. Other than that, everything else has been, again, either different or, nothing's been bad. Just like I said, I've had some stuff where it's like, no, you want seconds? No, I'm okay, thank you. Um, I have learned that chicken feet. I'm not a fan of chicken feet. I've tried it twice, and I'm just like, chicken feet ain't for me. Same with duck feet. Like, basically any type of poultry feet, I don't think is my style. Same with the duck throat. I'm cool on the duck throat too. It wasn't my thing. Duck wings, not bad. I prefer mine heated up, though. I prefer mine served hot, like temperature wise. A lot of food that I'm used to having served hot temperature wise is served cold here. Like wings, they do cold wings. They do like shrimp on a stick, cold, like a shrimp cocktail, but it's cold. I had some that was just like, it was too fresh. I mean, it tasted like they just took it out of the ocean and put it on a stick. I mean, it was too saltwatery tasting. It was too fresh. But the wedding was great. Bride and groom looked amazing. Bride had a beautiful red traditional dress. Red is a traditional color here, come to find out. Also found out that like the traditions we have in America and the traditions here, of course, are different. Like I found out, like, this particular village where he's from, they have 2 separate weddings, one for the bride and one for the groom, because I guess on the day that I went, the Friday, for that wedding, the bride's parents couldn't come to that wedding. It's crazy. It was just like, what? So yeah, it was really, they don't have that whole, it's bad luck to see the bride or groom before the wedding tradition or anything like that. They do like the family picture and stuff in front of everybody on the stage and all that. There's not really a I do ceremony, all of that stuff where basically in America you get married, the wedding ceremony, stuff like that, you use for everybody because you're just kind of showing off or whatnot. It's like the joke, the wedding's not really for them, it's for everybody else. But yeah, no, here, I mean, it was different. It was crowded. I mean, it was a lot of people. I was a little overdressed. Some of these, like you'll get more of a Western traditional style wedding in like the city. Like they talked about where sometimes they'll do it in a church or something like that. If they're in the city, if they're from the city, because they'll have a little bit of that Western, that Western influence. So you're from the village, you're still a little old school. So yeah, I mean it was a complete open tent. Again, so much food. They just kept bringing dishes after dishes after dishes. Whew, so much. Wine, beer. I mean, it just kept flowing. But yeah, like that particular one that I went to was for the groom, his family, and I mean like her friends and stuff I believe were there, but like a majority of her family I guess weren't allowed at this one for the tradition, and then so it was all of his family and friends. So they're taking pictures and things like that. They were doing thank yous and stuff that I couldn't understand, which I took some videos and I'll post them here. Same with the pictures. They love KTV, karaoke. That is like and they're serious about it. I mean, like real serious. It reminds me of Step Brothers. It's like, oh, you suck. No, don't come up here. Don't come up here. So since I've been here, I've done KTV like twice. It's been really fun, but they have KTV bars, and so they're private rooms, and you go in, you drink, and it's like your own private karaoke spot. So and that's what they are. They're KTV bars. So you order the drinks and things like that, and but here, they just had the KTV machine open, the DJ, and you just got on stage and you did it in front of the crowd and everything like that. So one of the grooms, I don't know, cousin, some friend, something like that, he wanted to do KTV. He wanted to go up and do karaoke, and he asked if I wanted to do it with him. I was like, dude, I'm no good. I mean, I'm not the best. It's karaoke. I do drunk karaoke all the time in America. If that's what you're wanting, then yes, I'm cool with it. He's like, yeah, let's sing. All right, cool. So what you want to sing? And he comes out with like some Maroon 5. He wants to sing Sugar and stuff. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, you don't want to do like, some Journey or something that's karaoke, a karaoke song. And he's like, with this, and a lot of times if you run into somebody who speaks English but didn't go to school or for it or anything like that, or studied in school, that's how they learn. They learn from music. A lot of them learn English from music, and which I think is actually really cool. So which is also funny because you could listen to some live entertainment, which side story here I've done. Went to a hotel, heard a great 2-person band. I mean, they are jamming, they are singing, and they were doing American songs, and it was just like, oh my gosh. And they got done, and I'm thinking, cool, we could talk to the band. Hey, what's up? Horrible English. Horrible English. They can sing, and they know the words to every song that they were playing, but they can't speak English for real. So sometimes, you could hear some karaoke, some KTV, and it'll sound like, oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. And you go talk to them like, oh, that's all you know. It's like running into somebody. And it's like, hey, do you speak such and such? No, I don't speak that. But it's really good right now. Well, I know just enough to say that I don't speak it, and to explain that I know enough not to speak it. It's like, oh, okay, that's kind of like what it is. So yeah, so dude wanted to jam out to Maroon 5, so we played it, and I mean, he's getting it, and I was just like, oh, all right, I know some, all right, cool, and I was like, man, all right, and he said, and I was like, well, what about some Queen? We'll do some Queen. You know, everybody knows that We Will Rock You. Everybody knows that. I mean, everybody at least knows the chorus, and you know, and the beat and everything like that. So we do that. So it's like, all right, they play it, and start singing. You know, crowds get into it, and you kind of feeling it. You know, I had a great time. Just like, yeah, we will rock you. And then they're going, and they're clapping their hands, and we're singing. It's like, all right, cool. So we get done. You know, everybody applauds. Everybody's having a good time. I go give the mic away. But like, no, do one more. I was like, shit, I ain't never got asked to do no encore. All right, cool. What you guys want to hear? Go ahead, pick a song. You know, we got Queen up right now. I was like, all right, man, go ahead, pick whatever y'all want. You know, just sit here and I'll sing it. Man, pick Coldplay. Man, who picks Coldplay for a karaoke song? Like, damn. China, that's who, in China they pick Coldplay for a karaoke song. So I was like, man, it's cool. Rocked it. Got applause. Videos. They were all up in my face with their phones and videos. Like, what? Pictures. So I was like, all right, cool. But it was fun. Like, it was a great time. It was an awesome wedding. Again, I mean, it was just so crazy to hear that, you know, they have two separate weddings. At least for this tradition they did. They went, and the groom actually picked up the bride that morning from home. So, and again, you gotta remember too, there's still a lot of old school traditions here. So, I mean, kids will live with their parents until they get married, and then they were explaining it to me one time, like who moves in with who, because like one of the grandparents moves in with I just can't remember which side. So I'm basically, you know, you'll have like grandparents, the bride and groom, and then, you know, when that time comes, kids all living in one house, and it's not uncommon, you know, to have like great grandparents, and then parents, and they're all raising just like one kid. So it's pretty intense in some places. Crowded in some places. So, but, so that was fun. A lot of dancing, a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, a lot of karaokeing, not a lot of dancing. So did that, and then of course went out, met up with some friends for a drink. Nothing really exciting after that. Had some good quesadillas though. So I forgot about that Mexican restaurant where I met them at. Really good quesadillas. And fajitas. Cheap drinks too. I don't know why I forget about that place. It's in the art district, which always has some cool stuff. So, yeah. So that was fine. And then Saturday I got to do the Santa thing. So taught my class that morning, and then at lunch I left and went to do the Santa thing. So, which at first, you know, some were just like, oh, what is that? And then like, it's like Santa, but some know, but some don't really know. But I think everybody kind of caught on once you start saying ho, 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 and Merry Christmas. You know, they know those phrases. So it was, it was pretty cool. It was fun. I mean, a lot of kids were, you know, want to take pictures. Some were scared. I got to do some like baby's first Christmas pictures, which was really cool. I actually got one one couple. Well, he was from Denver, and she's from China. So I got to do their baby's first Christmas photo. Another couple, like some Chinese baby's first Christmas photo. It was really that was cool. That was some pretty cool stuff. Got a lot of gifts. So I got one. Let's see. So this was a gift. It's a huge bunny. I tried not to take. I really did, you guys. I tried not to take this bunny. I really did. I was like, nah, man, you keep the bunny. You keep the bunny. I don't need the bunny. And he's like, no, take the bunny. It's a gift for you. But the kid's English wasn't that great, so he's trying to explain, but he's explaining in Chinese. So I have a translator there. She's trying to explain it to me, and then the mom finally comes over and she's explaining. The bunny is a gift because he wants to give Santa a gift. So on Christmas Day, since he gave Santa a gift, Santa can give him a better gift. He was bribing Santa. So I was like, well played, young man. I like your style. So I didn't have anything to, give them like a present or anything. We were giving out candy. So everybody was, when they were taking a picture, they would get one piece of candy. And I gave this little kid for the bunny, I gave him like a handful of candy. So he got some suckers, he's got some Skittles, he's got some Starburst. His mom probably hated me because of how much candy I gave him. So, but it was worth it. It was so cool because he gave me the bunny, and I took the bunny. I was like, oh, thank you. I was gonna give him some candy, but when I gave him that handful of candy, it's like his whole face was like, oh my gosh, so much candy, and it was like he was like, that was good enough for the bunny. That was a good enough exchange for the bunny. So I didn't feel as bad because it's like, okay, because I felt kind of like I was cheating him, just giving him some candy for the bunny, but his face and how excited he was over some candy, I was like, all right, cool. I guess it's not that bad of a trade then for him. So, but yeah, it was a fun time. That was a long day. And then I went out Saturday night, met up with some friends at a club. Actually, first went to this barbecue at Indiana John's. So he owns a couple bars around here, but he's a really cool guy. Yeah, I'm just a people person, you guys. I'm meeting people, and they just happen to be owners and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I guess I got in with the in crowd early when I got here. So he was having this barbecue thing, and I was excited because I ain't had some barbecue since I've been here, like some good barbecue. It was worth it. It was, man. So it was just one of those times where he's sitting there grilling people. It's a crowd at the bar. He's got beer, drinks, meat cooking, vegetables cooking. And he's got like some appetizers, and it was just like, man, that meat was so good. It was seasoned. It was juicy. It was just. So then there's a couple of us. There's like 4 or 5 of us, and we're all just chilling outside by the grill, talking to him while he's grilling, and. We know what we're doing. It's like when meat comes off, it doesn't even make it to the table for real. It's got to go through us first. And John, man, he's so excited about the meat. He's like feeding it, like, hey man, try this piece. So, man, we'll go through like 2 or 3 steaks before like even a round makes it to the table. We were eating good standing by the grill. So that was a good time. And then I ended up meeting some friends at the club after that, which was horrible. You spend a couple hours like drinking and then eating steak and chicken, and it's just like, why am I gonna go out? So I went out. I will say it sucks working Saturday and Sunday. I thought it was gonna be cool working Saturday and Sunday and have Monday and Tuesday off. Man, it was like all right at first, but now it's like nah. I'd rather just work Monday through Friday and have Saturday and Sunday off. 'Cause too much goes on here during the weekend, and then I have to work, so I'm sitting here like rushing after work to get ready to go meet up, and then I still have to. I mean, I have to be careful about what time I'm out because I still have to wake up and be at work at 8 in the morning on Saturday and Sunday. So, and this weekend I was dragging. Man, Friday I was out till like 1, and then Saturday Saturday I had to wake up, teach, and then go do the Santa thing and the barbecue and the partying after. And I think I was out till like 2:33 in the morning. Still had to wake up Sunday at 8. Man, I got off Sunday and I was done. Got off and came home, and I remember taking my shoes off and sitting on the couch. And I had my phone. I was looking at ordering dinner. I had my phone looking at it. Next thing I know, I wake up. It was like 3 hours later. I was like, nope, yeah, I ain't even that hungry. I'm just gonna go to bed. So, but yep, fun times. I'm looking forward to see how they do Christmas and New Year's here. Halloween was fun. Thanksgiving was fun. And these are some big holidays coming up, Christmas and New Year's. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be interesting. Of course, not everybody celebrates, Christmas and New Year's isn't. New Year's is strictly that's a Western holiday here. So because it's different from their Chinese New Year, the Spring Festival. So Christmas, some celebrate it, some don't. I believe a majority do it because of the expat community here. Like a lot of Westerners and a lot of foreigners do celebrate it. So I believe that's like a big, because I know nobody at my school does. I mean, I'm the only one setting up decorations, and I was like, oh, I think they bought a tree last week, and it's probably up now. But yeah, I brought in some like Christmas sticker decorations to put on my class window. That was it. So, but yeah. So I mean, it's been a busy week. It's been a busy couple weeks, but it's been fun. So yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how all this plays out and some new things going on. So, yeah. Fun times. Yeah, that's basically it for right now. I talked about the wedding again, which was cool, different. Different traditions, different culture. But basically it's the same principle. You're there with your new bride, with your new wife, your new husband, and eating and getting drunk. I was like, well, shit. I've been to plenty of those weddings. That's all you had to say. So, it was fun. And then the Santa thing was really fun. I actually got asked to do a couple of them. So I get a little use out of the suit. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it for our school actually Saturday. So that'll be fun. And I do it for another school the Friday before. So yeah, it's like 2-3 more times playing Santa. I'm looking forward to that. Of course, that shit did like I'm hitting the gym extra hard because I know I'm a big dude, but Santa's got that big old belly, and I'm just like, damn, I don't got that big belly like that. So I'm gonna be in the gym extra hard. And so next year, if anybody wants me to play Santa, it's gonna be a swole ass Santa. It's gonna be jacked. Like the hell with that beer belly Santa stuff. No. I was like, damn. But nah, the kids loved it. It was great. Some of them were scared. Some of them were terrified. Some parents were so funny that they wanted that picture, so they were dragging that kicking and screaming kid towards me to get that picture, and I was just like, oh man, this is not gonna be good. So I had one dad, like the kid did not want the picture, so one dad actually just held the kid and came instead stood next to me so we could take a picture. I took a picture with an older woman too. That was actually pretty cool. She was in a wheelchair, and her and her husband, they were really aged. I got the picture of it, but I mean he was pushing her, and they were with their their kids and grandkids, so the mom and dad and everything, and they wanted a picture with Santa, and so that was really cool. They said thank you in English and Merry Christmas. So that was actually really cool to see that one. And I think there's a picture of me and a baby staring each other down. It's one of my favorites. We were just like looking at each other. She's processing what she's seeing, and I'm just staring back. So those some good pictures, some good videos I'm gonna post after the video. But all right. Until next time. I'm sure there'll be more, some more adventures coming up with the holidays here in China. So, because we got Christmas, New Year's, and then Chinese New Year. So, all right. Until next time. Talk to y'all later.
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
Chicken feet, chicken legs, duck soup, whatever they got over there, vegetables. So good.
站到中间，新郎新娘在中间，伴郎伴娘在两边。
Oh!
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chimes in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square, in the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. So giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I am telling you why. 'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town.